position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. The Broncos will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. So UCLA's offense will have the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Gives it on the option. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Spears. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive player right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Thomas. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Caught in the backfield, it's Paul. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers. And they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Fires downfield. Soft spot in the middle. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Back to throw, it's Spears. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Boise State's offense headed onto the field. Now our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Broncos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. 6th play of the drive coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. He's got it on the run. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
What a disappointment. No good. So it'll stay 3-0 after the missed field goal. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react. Up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Spears. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it inside the 30. Here he goes. Touchdown, UCLA. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Leaves him with the back. There he goes. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Still running at the 40. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Spits it out to the back. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Broncos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Unloads it left. It's complete. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. And the Broncos didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Trying to barrel in.
As a former quarterback, guys, I love drag routes down close to the goal line. You're hoping you're going to get a mesh. You're going to get him freed up, and it's just a catch and walk in. But the defense makes the tackle. They're now setting up 4th down. Do you have the guts?
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State.
What a play by the quarterback. What an effort. It looked like he was in a lot of trouble. 4th down, nobody open. The pass rush is getting to him, but phenomenal athleticism. And you just can't coach that, right? He's able to get to the outside and run that in for a touchdown.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat. Brings it to the open. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking downfield on 1st down. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off play action. He wants to go deep. And they almost had a connection on the long pass, but the receiver couldn't make the grab in bounds. And the Broncos line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. They'll run this play from the pistol. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Tucker. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Steps away to find some room. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Broncos! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Paul. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Dropping back, it's Spears. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now facing a 3rd and long. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll try the run, and there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Skips away from pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Like, they understand it's 3rd down. They understand the situation. They drop back. And I love the defensive back with vision on the quarterback. He sees it, right? He takes off the scramble. He's like, no, no, no. You're not getting this first down. Nice job coming up, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Crosses the 45. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Starting to feel a little pressure. Turns and fires a risky pass back to the right. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Buys a little time. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Dropping back, it's Spears. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena.
The Bruins will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hurley. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Makes a connection. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Handoff to the lone back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Boise State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back to throw, it's Spears. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be knocked down. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, give on the inside. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. Turns it on in midfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to sneak it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Well, going for it and getting it on 4th down, close to midfield, I think just gave this offense a ton of momentum. I'm curious to see what they're going to do here. Maybe take a shot and see if they can really seize and capitalize on all this good mojo now going their way.
By the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Got his man in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Bruins are flying down the field. They'll go to the ground. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Motion from the wide receiver. To throw, it's Spears. He lofts one down the sideline. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Bruins.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Phyllis, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Hits a seam wide up, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous. If he gets into the second level, great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. His drive will open from the 15. The give to the tailback. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Spears. Finds his tight end. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that.
What a cut. Now he's loose. Turning it on. He's at the touchdown, UCLA. Once he got some room, it was over. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Running back searching for a hole. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Power football with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Touchdown Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th.
Reese, that's 3 for a young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Finds his man. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays.
Oh, he's got some space.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You have got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of first downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Makes the grab down the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. The screen, he can go. Smashes ahead. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game.
Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
When the quarterback gets outside the pocket as a defender, now I'm thinking about the field's cut in half. You don't worry about the other side of the field. It's hard to throw back across your body to the other side. So now the rules are I'm starting to creep now to the direction of the field where he goes. Great job by the defense understanding that.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quick completion on the out. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Give to the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the defense finally gets a stop there, but a big reason why they've got the lead right now is because of this dude toting the rock. And, David, it just seems like he's been getting better as the game's gone on.
Yeah, and the defense all night, no answer.
He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Going for 6. Touchdown, Boise State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. PAT unit on the field. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner will be brought down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw, it's Spears. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, what a play to set him up.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like...
Touchdown Broncos! And the pummeling has started.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. 1st down here for the offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
The Bruins will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. play action on first down. Rushes on him. And down he goes. Not sure about putting your quarterback in harm's way there, but that's going to do it. After the stumble earlier.